Good evening, Zelda fans. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns, and we're here with a Tower of Hera NMG race. I'm joined by Twin, right, in the commentary booth.
Yep, hello.
So tonight we've got a match between Relkin and FoxLisk. Fox, his PB most recent 123, 123.53, and then we've got Relkin with a 124.14, and he's very close to getting the coveted 123.
Yeah, it's the last few months has been, well, this year we've seen a lot of players improving very quickly, and it's been great to see.
Yeah, just a bunch of gamers getting after it, and we are underway, starting out in the escape split.
Yeah, not much goes on here. In this category, we actually have to rescue Zelda first and take her through the sewers and blah blah blah. No fun shenanigans in this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, some mistakes here and there, but nothing too serious is going to happen at this caliber of runner. We should just see pretty close exit times. Small RNG rooms here and there, but for the most part, this is a pretty simple split.
Yeah, we've had. I'm looking forward to this race. We've had some amazing races so far just today. This is the third race in a row, back to back to back, and all of the races have been really close. So it has been a super great day for NMG League. We're on, what, season 7 now?
Yeah, this is season 7, and not as big of a population of runners this season, but the competition is very nicely spread out, so we should expect a bunch of good races throughout the season.
Yeah, we've got a fair amount of new runners this season. And if you were around last season, you know that every race PB is, money donated to a malaria fund charity. So, you know, we've seen high level runners PB as well as some runners in. Have we seen a PB in all the brackets yet?
I know of Oase and Two Stop. I don't know about the middle bracket.
Okay.
Oh, Bitey in chat saying we have. I can't think of the third runner.
Okay.
See, our runners are neck and neck here. No differences so far. I expect we'll see both runners do the 8/ strat on ball and chain. That can create a small difference depending on how it goes, but this is so far exactly what we expect.
Yeah, we really, in my opinion, I don't. Okay, so I'm not a very high level runner yet. Not like you, Skipple. I'm not very good at the game yet. But from my experience, it seems like the races usually stay fairly close until Landmo. And that's really the first place where there's huge amounts of RNG that can really throw you off.
Yeah, the first two splits definitely. And you're exactly right. Right up until Landmo, it is pretty much the same game for both runners. There are tiny RNG variances, but most of them have pretty canned strats that we can do every single time that will get us through. And ALttP restreams in chat there showing us the full list of players who have PB'd so far in League here in week 2. As we make our way to the back here, we've got a couple of screens with rats and snakes, and they all move in various random ways that can slow us down. So we'll see some boomerang use and some quick movement to avoid them.
So yeah, a couple of things. You might notice the players like rubbing their face against the wall or running right up against a wall. Those are just little movement things. Rubbing is good, nudging is bad. I've learned this. But yeah, so most of the movements that you'll see, the runners are doing on purpose. We'll usually mention if they're doing something that isn't on purpose.
Fox and relkin both just walking into snakes in that room. We see Fox boomerang the wall, which isn't very effective.
The wall deserved it.
It was looking at him funny. Alright, so Fox getting a really slow RNG, deals with it very well. relkin getting a pretty solid RNG there. But yeah, they're synced back up.
Just what you'd expect from these two runners.
No rat frames, no beat frames, but we got a 52 from relkin and a 53 from Fox. So just a mere second. I imagine we see both of our runners grab Sankart. What do you think?
Yeah, I can't imagine that these two wouldn't. I know Fox has been on a bit of a break from NMG, it seems. And relkin's been playing a lot of casual stuff lately too, so. But it's just, it's what, 3 seconds? If that, and it's an incredible, easy safety to pick up. It'll be the only safety that these runners will pick up for
Yeah, and it carries a lot of weight in some of the most difficult splits. And yeah, it's just about 3 seconds with some change.
I thought relkin was going to get hit by that Octo Rock.
So looking at our two runners past runs for this season, we've got relkin with a 124.25 and a Fox with a 125.17. So relkin does have the faster time in league so far, but there are plenty of factors that could influence that.
Yeah, Aga has been not very nice to some of our runners today. I think we've had like 2 6-ball, blue ball Agas so far. Knock on wood. We don't want any more, but.
Yeah, if I'm doing the math right, I think we're at 21 blue balls on the day.
That's a lot.
So you can see both of our runners handling this room the exact same way. We can move in a certain manner and kill those Stalfos in that room before they spawn, making the room much quicker.
Yeah, if you do it right. Or you could do it wrong, like I did, and spawn 3 of them. Which is better than spawning all 4, but. Yeah, there's a certain trigger on the floor in that room, and if you cross that trigger line, you spawn extra.
Tam dropping a fun fact in chat. Oh but
no.
Fox misses the key. Tam gets more blue balls today than all of season 1.
That's impressive. Impressive.
Here we come to the Eastern Palace big key skip. We're gonna bounce off that Popo, grab the pot, all while taking, well, supposed to be 2 hits, but Fox messing it up a little bit there, but gets through just fine.
We'll blame it on race nerves. Okay, next thing. How far are the skeleton heads gonna move?
Ooh. I don't know. I'd say we get a movement from both, but not very much.
Okay, Relkin with just a little bit. Fox will have a little bit more because he had to go around. Yep. Fox loses. Sorry, Fox.
Very nice from both, though.
Yeah, if you're fast enough, the top right Stalfos's head, like, won't move off of the body, like, at all. Or very, very little. I've never got it. Like I said, I'm not very good. But it's fun to watch for.
I don't think I've ever done it either. Oh, Fox getting blocked a lot there in the cannonballs. Also playing it pretty safe on 1 heart here.
I do not blame Fox for picking up that heart. Just as a safety. Oh, I just noticed both runners are looking really good on rupees for Eastern. Oh no, Relkin!
Oh, Relkin. That's fine. He cleans it up nice. Little mistake there. Fox will save some time in that fight. So yeah, Eastern Palace is over. We're off to get our boots. The dungeon, Fox had some pretty bad luck in it, made a couple of mistakes. Relkin pretty clean throughout until Armos.
Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to Grandpa. We're gonna try to shout to him from across the room. Try to talk to him as far away as possible. You know, we still have to social distance and stuff. But he's gonna give us the boots, which apparently are actually just Pegasus shoes. I've been lied to like my entire life. But we get to go faster from here on out.
They're boots in my mind. Look at them. That's not a shoe. Look at the heel on that sucker.
Yeah, they look like boots, but you know, what are boots if not a type of shoe? But yeah, we get to do our first little minor glitch here called Spin Speed, which is one of the funnest things to do in this game. Just make Link go get the zoomies and go all over the screen. It's so much fun to learn when you first pick up this game.
It is a lot of fun to do. It is very frustrating to not do. Luckily, both of our runners get it first try there.
It's also frustrating sometimes to control it in specific situations. Looks like Relkin is going to try to do this spin speed going into the library, and it can be difficult to get in that door.
Ooh, Relkin wasn't sure that dash starts it over again. Yeah, so we saw there that Fox did not opt to do the spin speed that Relkin did. That one doesn't really save as much time as the one leaving, so it is optional. It's pretty difficult, as you said.
Do you think both runners will be going for the optimal Desert 2 spin speed?
Oh, for sure. If we didn't see them go for it, I would be shocked.
That one's scary. Like, so scary to me.
Yeah, it is very scary. Luckily in NMG we have to menu anyway, and so a lot of people use that to switch to our lamp, which makes it nice and comfy for the most part. So yeah, entering Desert Palace, I mean, this is like the showcase of the boots in action. We are just dashing everywhere.
Yep, everywhere that we can. What's the rule? Is it's better to dash if it's more than 4 tiles?
Yeah.
Or in water.
It's about
something
that
like
much.
that.
There are a couple dashes that are about that long that we don't always do, or at least not every runner does, but yes, that is the rule.
So yeah, like you said, this is just a showcase of the boots. You gotta run to one side of the dungeon, run to the other side of the dungeon, run back to the other side of the dungeon. The back of Desert is where it gets interesting, in my opinion. I love doing the back of Desert. It just feels so smooth and satisfying for me. I don't know why. I don't
It
know.
is a fun section of the game for sure.
I'm like,
Get to
I'm sure
slash a
people,
lot of enemies.
yeah, kill all the things. But yeah, not much going on until we light those torches for the Animal 2.
We did see both runners get the exact same RNG for cannonballs. That was pretty cool to see. Both get to dash right through. Oh, Relkin hits the switch twice there. Definitely not ideal.
Fox picked up the rupees. Is that because he didn't have quite 9 and didn't want to risk it?
Yeah, I
Or-
mean, I think it's just he could get lucky, but that is the safest and most consistent rupee to get. So you might as well grab it on that low. If you don't
Yeah,
get
it's
it and you
still
don't get lucky, you have to either get a backup in Agate Tower or get 4 of the blue rupees, which feels incredibly slow.
okay. Yeah, I don't do tree rupees, so I'm surprised I knew that you wanted at least 9. Yeah, here the rooms that I was saying are actually a lot of fun to do quickly. Just gonna dash around. We're not even gonna bother with most of these popos. Just a lot of fast movement, a lot of key dashes. Just a lot of fun.
Fox with a late 514 torches. Relkin, I think, was a little bit behind there. Didn't quite catch his time there, but very good for both runners. All right, so Lammo 2. We're gonna start out shooting 2 arrows, hopefully into each worm. Anything extra is a bonus. Ooh, very nice from Fox there, a 2 cycle. That's ideal. Ooh, Relkin looking at a 4 right now.
Okay.
Oh, and
Save
he
the 4.
closes it out. Nice. So that's a 6 flat. No, I can't read Fox's splits. Never mind.
No one can read Fox's splits. I don't even think Fox can read Fox's splits.
I think that's a 601 desert from Fox, which is pretty spicy.
Not a gold, but looks like it's very close. Just barely off gold.
I had to give him the extra second. There's no way I was saying it was a 6 flat. We round up here. Oh, and both of our runners are heading over. Fox gets it successfully. We're doing fake flippers, and if we transition on the edge of the screen, the game forgets that we don't have the flippers and lets us swim.
Just don't get hit. It's not a good thing if you get hit. I was just looking at... So Relkin has actually used that boomerang twice to get those pickles out of the way. That boomerang is fairly new. I don't remember, has it been what, 2 years now? Maybe, since people realized you can menu during the pendant drop in desert.
Yeah, there's debate on whether it actually saves time or not, but it is fairly new, and it can make, I think, the overworld more consistent, at least. As you said, we can boom things out of our way and don't have to go around them.
Fox gets really nice RNG on Death Mountain here.
Yeah, I thought Relkin was gonna get. Oh, there it is. Gets hit right before he spin speeds. That's unfortunate. But he gets it off, and looks like we're Okay, now we're home free.
Yeah. We just have to worry about the single dead rock outside of Hera, which can be a problem. It was up by the bridge for Fox, so not a big deal. And nowhere in sight for relkin. Very nice.
Oh, Fox takes a hit from that Moldorm. Not a big deal. And we see both of our runners using the boomerang here. This is a little bit quicker. And also lessens the RNG that we have to face in the next room. Fox struggling to get this screen, which saves a little bit of time. There you go. He gets it.
Didn't hit the switch, so save. Didn't lose any time. Not going for it. Relkin's struggling a little bit with it too.
Oh, yep. So there's Relkin hitting the switch. He'll lose a little bit of time from that. Nothing major.
It's okay. Fox missed the torch and face planted as Stalfos. It's fine.
Relkin still gets to use the boomerang here on this screen to hit the switch from far away, so it's probably still worth it overall. Oh, Fox losing his arrows.
That hurts. Even when you have 14 arrows, losing that drop just hurts. Like mentally.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental thing. 14, we're totally fine, but we'd still love to have him.
Relkin would love to have them a little bit more.
The Moldorm frame ruling the pot on Fox's screen.
Those Moldorms are the worst.
Did Fox EBJ there? I'd missed that.
He did. Yes.
Very nice. So he'll save about a second over what Relkin is doing here. Relkin is doing the nice and safe strat. Alright, so into the Moldorm fight. 6 slashes. Hopefully nobody falls.
Yeah, we have really good health coming into this fight, so... Yeah, really nicely done.
Yeah, beautiful fight from Fox, as we see Relkin dropping in here. Very nice. Beautiful fight.
Okay, so what are we going to see in this next split? Google.
So this is where we get all of the money we need to get into Palace of Darkness. So after our runners climb down the mountain and go through these caves, we'll see them pulling on some trees and grabbing rupees. After the first tree pull, we definitely do not want to get hit. So we'll see our runners take pretty safe strats if they need to. There's some guards that can jump out of bushes, but overall this is pretty consistent. And our runners have pretty much the same amount of rupees, so we'll see them do the exact same thing here.
Relkin almost dashed into that pit, and it scared me a little. It may not have been as close as it looked to me, but you know, don't scare me. I'm old. My heart can't
That's one of those things where if it happens, it definitely hurts. It loses a ton of time, and you also feel a little silly. All right, so Fox has killed, I believe, 3 enemies. He'll be killing the bird at the end of the log on his way out, and then he'll be doing his last tree pull of the run for his 80 rupees. Going for the bird dash, which there is pretty nice because I think Fox is on the bomb drop, and like the arrows, it's not required, but it sure is nice to get. Yeah, same
Relkin
exact
does the
strat
same.
from Relkin.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're good. You know more about this than I do, so.
So yeah, heading up to Aga Tower. The ideal situation here is we keep beams all the way through because they make a lot of sections in this split a lot faster.
Fox doing the scary looking dash past the middle and dash up. Apparently it's very safe, but it looks scary as all get out to me.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. Is that a new movement that someone has discovered?
I want to say it was bitey, but I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me. Chat can tell. Bitey flip. Okay.
Give us the details, chat. What's it do?
I think it just lets you extend your one dash line a little bit more, but I'm not entirely sure.
We'll see in this
that
next
red.
room. Fox did it already, but Relkin is going to dash through these guards, and that's because if we kill them normally, they can drop a heart and a fairy, which we'd really like to have in our third to last split. So if we kill them with a dash, they don't drop anything.
Yeah, shoutouts to whoever figured out prize packs, because we abuse that prize pack.
Getting all the juicy details on Fox's movement there on the castle screen. Very nice. Thanks, chat. And both of our runners right now just putting on an excellent display of how Aga Tower should go every time, or how we would like it to go every time.
And how bad pots are to pick up. Both getting the same left RNG from that top guard and circle of pots. That is not an easy RNG to deal with, and they both handled it really, really well.
I think Fox is about tied with his PB, maybe even a second ahead entering the Aghanim fight.
Oh yeah, there's some bright lights here. If you guys are sensitive, I'm a little bit late warning you, but yeah, look away.
So the Aghanim fight starts out shooting an energy ball that we can reflect, and then for the next 3, it's a 50-50 whether we can hit him or just lose 6 seconds. And then it repeats from there after he shoots lightning. So we really don't want more than 2 blue balls for each runner, but Aga will do what Aga does. It's 2 for Fox in the first cycle. And, 3 for Relkin. Yeah, we don't want to see this. 3 for Fox.
Fox having fun trying to clip the boomerang out of the arena.
I think this is 3 for Fox. Relkin, I think he's got 5.
5 so far, yeah. He is on track for 15. Never mind. Good.
Yeah, very, very nice light world for Fox. The 3 blue balls hurts a little bit, but it's a very good run for him. And I just noticed Relkin golded Aga Tower there with a 505. Oh, very solid time.
Nice. All right, 5 blue balls for Relkin. And Tam, it is not my fault. Aga is his own person, and does what he wants to.
All right, so Fox into the Dark World and heading to Palace of Darkness, where we will immediately spend all of the hard-earned money that we got.
Darn mob monkey. Taking all of our money.
All right, so looking at the runner splits, we've got a 29-25 Light World from Fox and a 29-51 from Relkin. So about 26 seconds rather, separating our runners.
All right, what kind of hops are we gonna get from Kiki? Huge hop for Fox. It's always a good sign.
Oh, Relkin getting a kind of scary RNG there where the Moblin starts throwing spears up. He handles it well, but it does lose a small amount of time.
I always panic on that RNG.
Oh,
And
it's
Relkin with an
terrifying.
even huger hop.
Big gaming, big hops.
So this dungeon, we use the mirror a lot in this dungeon. And it's not just because it's faster, but it also lets us pick up bombs. We get almost all of our bombs for this route in this split. It's kind of crazy. One thing that might be different between the runners is how many pots they pick up on the hammer jump bridge. I am ashamed to say that I don't know if these runners are 2-pot hammer jumpers or 1-pot hammer jumpers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's preference. I'm not exactly sure what each of them does either. I'd expect to, I think, but I can't be sure.
Also, something just cancel right to push the block. I don't know. Fox has been going on about something like that. That's not right.
This is fine. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, but he gets hit by his bomb. I mean, that was a fine hammer jump from Fox. He'd love that to be a little bit cleaner, but he did it well.
Yeah, we'll lose a little bit of time unless he decides to go gamer mode and not pick up the hearts. I don't know.
No, there's really no reason, because if you don't get the heart and don't have beams, you'd have to menu to boomerang, and it would lose a ton of time. Ooh, Relkin just gamering 2 1-pixel movements there. Very nice.
Go. I didn't even notice. Did Fox get sexy statue?
Yeah, it looked pretty cute. It was a moderately attractive statue. Relkin with a beautiful statue.
Making the mimics rooms look easy. Doing the mimics that quickly is so hard. I still don't understand how you go down the stairs sideways, by the way.
So if you get onto the stairs a little bit and then tap left and then just hold diagonal down left. It'll keep you facing left and go down the stairs. Some
Interesting.
people find that comfier when they're trying to hammer the pegs. So Fox, oh no, this isn't good.
Fox.
Oh, he's got fireballs here. Yeah, he's gonna throw in some buffers. I think he's not fine. Okay, so that's not good. That's about 2 minutes of time loss for Fox there.
Relkin is not happy
also?
either at the moment.
Relkin's gonna take this super safe. Yeah, and doesn't get fireballs in the last pattern, so he's through safely.
Fox will have enough, have enough arrows.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of fluster from Fox there for getting the statue, but a Helm of Death in a race is really not good. Nobody wants to see that. Get the 10 arrow drop.
I don't know,
so
maybe
that's pretty
Meowski. Cool. Yeah, the 10 arrow drop is really nice.
Yeah, that's tough. When Helm is in his last phase, he moves quicker, and will also start swinging his tail around. And it is very, very hard to keep track of everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's why you saw him pull out the select buffers to try to see where things were going and try to move Link safely.
Very nice fight the second time.
The Hinox bomb taking out the 2 guards that were chasing Relkin on that Hammer Dash bridge. Clutch.
You'll love to see the enemies working for us. Alright, so Relkin making his way over to Thieves Town, grabbing a couple of errands along the way. We're actually skipping to the 4th dungeon in the Dark World here.
My young adult or adolescent brain, when I first played this, did not even think about doing things out of order.
Oh, no way. If it said 2 on it, I was going to 2 somehow.
Exactly. Yeah, you figured out how to go to 2. And then you went to 3, and then you went to 4. So when I saw the speedrun just skipping around like this, I was shocked. Like, I'm like, you can do that? Like, it just didn't even compute, you know? But it makes sense once you figure out that by doing the 4th dungeon, you get a better sword to make all the other dungeons easier.
Yeah, and especially when on the way to the 4th dungeon, you can get the item that makes you move around the world the fastest. Which you can see Relkin activating the flute there.
Yeah, a reminder, this is a no save and quit category, so that flute really comes in clutch. For more than just Meyer.
Oop, Fox getting the quick warp there. I didn't see if Relkin got them, so that's unfortunate.
I swear the flute quick warp is a myth. Like, it's completely random if you get it or not, I swear.
Yeah, it's a tricky one for sure. There's a couple of visual cues that you can use, but they're all pretty It depends on your setup too. Like I think some runners are on CRT monitors and cannot see the edges of their screen, so they don't get to use those pixels that some of us use.
Less pixels means they get to go faster. That's cheating. But anyway.
And we can see Relkin in Thieves Town. To me, this is a similar dungeon to Desert, where there's a lot of dashing, not a ton of danger, but some sneaky RNGs can hurt you a little bit in this one.
Yeah, the damage really ramps up in the Dark World, and so a lot of these enemies will do like 2 hearts, I think. Like the crickets in the attic up here do 2 hearts each. Like, it's a cricket. How was it doing that? But anyway, Relkin's handling everything really, really well. Didn't get the God Pixel, but the RNG wasn't in his favor anyway, so...
Yeah, and you can see Relkin does have a couple of enemies try to ruin his day, but he handles it all very, very well. It's kind of hard to notice all of the little adjustments we make, but he's doing a great job of avoiding the damage there. Oh yeah, see, it's just constant. There's screens like Relkin just went through where everything looks fine, but suddenly a fireball gets shot at you and you have to react.
Wait. I saw Fox as a bunny. What happened there? You're not supposed to be bunny beamed there. Sorry, Fox. Oh, he didn't nudge either. Oh, he still got it. Okay. Sure.
If you just stand on the right pixel, you don't have to nudge.
Just get the right pixel, forehead.
Oh, okay. He gets it and gets
Very
rewarded.
nice.
You hate to see it.
Oh, Relkin has beams. That room's no problem when that jelly's sparking. There is something about the blind fight with beams that throws me off almost every single time. It's the same fight, pretty much. Not much changes, but just enough that it throws me off. So when I see people come in with beams, I clench a little, but these runners have got it down. Never mind.
Mostly got it down. He's gonna lose like not much time
Mostly.
there, but he'd love to have that fight back.
1 hit. Oof.
Fox with 10 bombs here. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think
The way
we'll
he
be
got
seeing...
them wasn't
I don't
good,
know.
but we do have 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't see how he picked him up, but yeah, we won't talk about that. Yeah, we'll probably see Fox dropping bombs in GT, like a little breadcrumb trail.
And so we see there Fox without beams. He does 2 slashes to time that room so he doesn't get electrocuted by the berry. Oh, and he takes a hit from the Stalfos, which is the weakest enemy in the dungeon, so we're fine.
Meanwhile, Relkin is just, looting a couple of houses here and rescuing a frog. Just a few more errands. No big deal.
Alright, so Fox saving maybe 30 frames in that blind fight. Making it up where he can.
Hey, if I've learned anything in a race, you just gotta keep playing. You never know what's gonna happen, and some crazy shenanigans have happened. So you just gotta keep going and hope for the best.
Oh, for sure. There's a very large gap between our runners, but this game's hard. A lot of stuff can go wrong. We are not through any of the hardest dungeons yet.
Yep. So we have a lot of, like you said, a lot of hard dungeons coming up. Classic. We get the fence dash and then we bonk on the bushes.
Yeah, you hate to see it. So yeah, as we mentioned, we've got on Relkin's side, and Fox is working towards it, we've got our final weapon of the game. Well, our final sword, I guess. The Tempered Sword. It is a massive damage increase from the Master Sword and gets us all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah, the gold and silvers for this level runner, they just don't save the time that it would take to go get them, so.
Shout out to Relkin getting stuck, Mummy. Oh, but he pushes the statue too far, and he's
Oh no.
struggling to fix it. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're fine. This is fine. We're fine.
So coming up, we'll see Relkin do another bomb jump, and Relkin does a pretty cool strat here. I think he's the one who came up with this. He does like a hybrid early bomb jump mixed with the spin setup. Very nice. Both runners getting fence dash, and Fox doesn't bonk on the bushes, so saving some time there.
Let's see if Fox memes around a little bit and does muffin stash. No, not even.
Oh, Fox corrected me. Relkin did not come up with the strat. Oh well.
So, to answer the question in chat, it's kind of complicated. NMG is no major glitches for the base game. So, a lot of people do call it vanilla, but we have a speedrun category that uses the rando ROM, just where everything is placed in its vanilla location. And I believe that one is called, uses the word vanilla. So, this is not the rando version, but it is vanilla. Did that make sense?
We're playing on the Japanese 1.0 cartridge and/or fully legally ripped copy of the game. And we do that because the text is shorter and there's some glitches that only the Japanese 1.0 version has that we utilize.
I'm kind of surprised Fox doesn't go for the early bomb jump here in Skullwoods.
I don't know that I've ever seen him really do it. It's a pretty risky strat for the game, and it doesn't have a great setup.
Meanwhile, Relkin took down Moth, which is a pushover in randomized bosses, because the arena is the real enemy in Skullwoods. With the conveyors and the spikes, and it's the arena for Moth is the worst thing.
And Fox going for the fast mimic strat. Gets it. Very nice.
My cat came to say hi and he tickled my legs. Startled me a little bit.
Pretty nice fight from Fox also. And on Relkin's side, we're heading to spend all of the money we just got from the village on a nice pair of flippers.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the no major glitches, we can't do Swamp without them. So we have to pick them up. And this is the most opportune time because we're also going to pick up Quake. Yeah, that hit hurts. We really, really want to have full hearts going into this next
Relkin
dungeon.
attempt, as we see there, to get some hearts back. He's got 2 more chances. Potentially.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 rock when you mirror here. And then also the crabs that are on this next screen. These crabs here, they can drop hearts as well. They can also take hearts from you while you're trying to get hearts, so you do have to be careful.
Relkin gets very lucky there, getting both drops from the rocks, but he's still losing a decent amount of time from that hit.
Okay, everybody, if you haven't seen it, watch Zora's eyes. While he spits out the flippers and we're in that little cutscene, his eyes go wibble wobble, and it's really funny. I don't know why they programmed it like that, but it's hilarious, and I love it. And I will continue to spread the word of Crazy Eyes until my dying breath.
On Fox's side, we saw him take a bit of a safer path there. It does lose time, but it guarantees you don't get hit, which is nice.
Oh, he did Louis Dash?
Yes.
Okay. He also did Quick Fish, which that ring of rocks is not a ring, it's a square. So there's a couple of pixels where you can throw that bush into that corner and it'll still work. If I'm not wrong.
You got it. Now we see there Relkin showing why we farm our hearts back if we get hit on the overworld, because those berries can electrocute, but with beams we can just destroy them from far away.
So, for those of you who watch a lot of Rando, you'll notice we don't have the red cane here, so no icebreaker, and you might be wondering, why don't we go get that first? Well, it's not allowed in this category, so.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
Nice save from Relkin. Ooh, Fox using that pause there to read the Zora RNG and take a different path to avoid getting shot.
I believe Louis came up with that one as well.
Yeah, Louis make an ice palace. Very safe for everyone interested.
Nice penguin lineup.
Specky Clip, I don't know that we've ruled it being legal or not because we can't get the hook shot before reaching that screen, so it's kind of irrelevant for us. Pretty nice ice from Relkin. He'll be dropping into Cold Stare, which nothing ever happens here.
Very nice. Okay, Fox is down 3 hearts. I missed where he took that damage.
Yeah, he either got hit in the conveyor room or maybe walked into a Stalfos, but I didn't watch either.
Yeah, I was focused on that Cold Stare fight. Fox also has a really nice penguin lineup. That is not as easy as it looks either. So the next thing, where does Relkin do their shopping?
I think we'll see Relkin go right to Swamp here and do all of his shopping in the Mire split.
Yep, looks like it. I'm glad somebody can read splits, because I don't.
Nice fight from Fox.
Very nicely done.
Very happy to see both runners make it through ice. This dungeon's one of the worst to have an accidental death in. It takes a really long time to fix.
Yeah, you have to have magic for that first room, and so a lot of runners in race settings, if you die in Ice Palace, will actually go and do Swamp and then go back to Ice after Swamp. Was Relkin just too fast there and hit the anti-fairy? Okay.
He's just too fast and didn't delay, so he'll hit the anti-fairy there. And I think we'll see Fox go up the mountain to get Ether here. Although, wait, maybe not. I'm trying to read his splits. We'll see where he goes.
I'm telling you, his splits are impossible. They're not as bad as they used to be, but they're not great.
Oh no, I'm just reading Relkin's splits while trying to look at Fox's screen. Yeah, we'll see Fox get the Ether and then head to Swamp.
Nice dodge on that bone. I thought it was going to hit Relkin.
So speaking of doing our dungeons out of order, we've done 1, 4, 3, and 5, I believe. So now, in order, we're back at 2.
Yeah, this dungeon with Tempered is so much easier than with Master Sword. The enemies don't do as much damage, but really where the Tempered Sword shines in this dungeon is at Argus. Instead of having to do 2 slashes per puff, you'll see these runners go for a strat called the Zero Cycle, and it's some weird dash shenanigan with the hooks shot and sword out. I don't know. It's pushing like 5 different buttons at the same time. It is hard.
So I think based on the shopping, we won't be synced back up until we're entering Turtle Rock. Well, Relkin gets hit there by that thing. It happened to me, and I don't really know what causes that. I want to say it's luck, but there is probably some way to avoid that.
Sociable Firebar is hard. I mean, I'm saying like a lot of things are hard. This run is not easy, but it's not.
It's not impossible, but it is hard.
Yeah. I mean, these runners are making it look easy, but when you get into learning it, it's so difficult. There's so much you need to learn. And even runners of this higher caliber are still learning things, which is fantastic. Also, sorry for the rambling.
You are good. So we see Relkin's got his hook shot making his way to the back of Swamp, where we'll see the strat you were talking about earlier. He's going to attempt to hold his sword out and press the hook shot and the dash button at the same time. And just start killing the puffs in rapid order. Grabbing the restock there, I think that makes sense based on his position in the race.
So, I always thought that having 21 arrows coming out of Swamp was like the standard. But a lot of people have gone to getting the mic arrows in GT, so they're skipping those arrows, I think. So, I don't know. I am so confused as to whether you're supposed to get the restock room or not, but yeah, the ammo route, the bombs, the arrows, is fairly tight. So there are definitely specific pots and chests and stuff that we get to make it possible to get through the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of good strats to get the Mike's chest, and so we can be a little lax on our arrows, knowing that we can get those. Ideally, we still want, I think, about 18 before getting to GT. Well, rather, we want 13 before getting to GT, if nothing else.
We really just don't want to see the 10 drop from the Pokies. That means usually something has gone wrong. For those of you who do not know, that statue, that hooking to that pot to push that statue, is actually a hook dash. So you can pick up the pot under the statue faster. And the way I always tell, Relkin, no.
Oh yeah, we see Relkin getting blocked on the mountain. Relkin also showing off why he did Swamp right after Ice, because he can just hook speed all over this mountain. Hook speed is the same glitch as spin speed, essentially. You just activate it in a different way, and it's a little bit faster and a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's 2 buttons at the same time instead of hold the button and slide your finger. So it's a little bit more forgiving, I think.
Fox. Oh, not getting the 0 cycle either. Oh. So perfect.
Fox?
Oh, yep.
Please?
No notes on that.
Look, Fox, when I said that we were going to be pointing out mistakes, I didn't mean for you to make so many. Please. That was mean. I'm sorry.
He deserves it. Yeah, Fox trying the quick strat there. We ideally want to hit Argus with our fire rod twice and then spin him, but it didn't work out that way. Meanwhile, Relkin has collected his ice rod and ether medallion, and he'll be heading to the Misery Mire dungeon.
And you'll see he did some funny movement there to go into, to pick up the rock to go into the portal. That's just setting up spooky action at a distance for the basement here in Meyer.
Yeah, we're not gonna explain it all, but we shoot the fire out at things and it hits off the screen, switches, and it's fast.
It's spooky. Yeah, this room here is super fun to do fast. Relkin, I think, stopped too. I don't know what that sword slash to the right was about, but
He was attempting to do the faster strat there. He failed that, but was still able to clean it up. So he doesn't get the strat he was attempting, but he doesn't really lose too much time there in attempting it. So nice cleanup.
yeah, we really want to clean up those whiz robes that the first time that they appear, because they take forever to respawn. Ugh.
See the same room from Fox here. So that's what Relkin was attempting. Well, Fox kind of messes it up too, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, the popo was nice to both of them for cleaning up. Different popos, but they were both still nice.
But yeah, for anyone just hopping in, we've got the main talking points of the run so far is Fox with 3 blue balls, Relkin with 5, and Fox unfortunately taking a helm of death, which is the main distance separator here.
Yeah, Fox had a stellar light world. And Rilkin golded Agate Tower, so I mean, his light world wasn't bad either. It's just that unfortunate helm of death. Fire Snake not letting Rilkin go for Spark Gamble. Oh yeah, so Relkin has the ice rod here, but Fox does not. So it looks like they're closer than they actually are.
And we'll see Relkin heading into the basement. As he places this Samaria block, he'll kick up some dust with his boots. It's a specific thing that we do to preserve the spooky action that we were talking about earlier.
Going for the slightly safer beneath the switch strat.
And now
Not often you see that.
he'll be taking out his fire rod and shooting it at random objects, or so it seems, but if you listen close, you'll be able to hear the switches being triggered after he shoots the fire rod.
You can also see the screen pause for just a second while that switch flips. It's really fun to do, as is a lot of the strats in this game.
And now into the Vidi fight. This fight's pretty difficult, but we do have a bit of a canned strat that we can use. Relkin just going to be dipping into the goo to activate the iframes and then spinning the eyeballs before finishing them off with a bunch of arrows. Nicely done.
Very nicely done. No lightning. Still has plenty of hearts. Really great.
Hey, wait, why does he have so many hearts?
He didn't take Spark Gamble.
Okay.
The Fire Snake was in the way.
Nice fight from Fox as well. All right, so Relkin will be mirroring and going right up to the mountain. And then Fox will be going to get his ice rod.
So
So we'll-
this dungeon, Turtle Rock, the game expects you to have picked up the blue mail in Ice Palace. So things hurt a lot in this dungeon.
Yeah, there's a couple of enemies in here that will do 4 hearts of damage each. And some of them, like chomps, can hit us twice, which is pretty scary.
Especially when you consider that we take intentional damage a couple rooms before chomps, and there is likely that, you know, 2 hits from chomps will kill us. Oh, those crabs.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
gosh, those crabs.
That's annoying.
They had it out for him. Like they were going for blood.
All right, so Relkin into Turtle Rock at 110.50. We can take a look at Fox's timer when he makes his way up there. I'd say it's about a minute or more. It's more than a minute, unfortunately.
FoxLisk,
Ooh,
no map.
Fox with a massive jump off the cliff. Oh my god, these overworld enemies.
Dead rock bounce. That's fantastic.
Oh, that was a lot of lag on Relkin's screen.
Ooh,
I was gonna
Relkin
get the
getting the
fairy.
magic and the fairy. And
He'll-
good chomp RNG.
I'll immediately use that to do the chomp screen. Although, he didn't use the beams there, I don't think, unless I'm blind.
I think he used cane blocks. Fox is saying that he's going to meme soon. So do you think that means we're going to see wreck magic?
I really hope not. Anyone of integrity would not pick up the wreck magic. Ooh, Relkin getting the
Relkin.
8-bomb drop.
Ew. We don't want to see that.
It's not the end of the world, but it's very hard to remember because whenever we practice, we don't have bombs. So we've got to either drop them all or remember to menu correctly later. Oh my god, and he misses the pot. This is
He
embarrassing.
lifts it up and then doesn't get it? Okay, we truly are memeing now.
This is so disgusting. Fox is gonna, he's gonna wait for the fairy. Yeah, it's very nice jumps from Fox.
Very fast. Getting to the chest before they fully aggro is insane. Okay, we have laser skip coming up. Do you think Relkin will do the fast laser skip setup?
I'm not sure what he normally does. I could see it either way for this situation. He's pretty far ahead, so I could see him just doing the safe strat. Or, also because he's so far ahead, going for the fast strat. Because won't ruin his life. I think he did go for the fast trap, but the beetle aggroed too quickly, and he just slashed him out of the way. Did Relkin wrap the whole prize pack, or is that...
He did. He got the fairy in Pokies 2.
Sheesh.
He didn't
That's
pick it
very
up,
lucky.
but it spawned. Ooh, Fox dodging the 8-drop. Nice.
He took a very big step down to avoid those. I don't blame him.
Very nice. Textbook. Not Lamo. The other worm boss. Not Moldorm. Trinex. There we go.
Dragon
Very nice
snake
Trinex
guy.
spike.
And I meant to check the entry times for both runners, but I completely forgot to do it for Fox. So I have no idea what the difference is, but it's pretty large.
Yeah, it's not that I want to see it, but it's gonna have to take a big disaster for Milken for Fox to catch up here. That or Ganon's gonna have to warp to Timbuktu.
Yeah. Relkin's gonna have to mess up, or Ganon's gonna have to give us a new clip for the most of warps we've ever seen.
Yep.
I'll go off the runner splits. We got 1:16:20 for Relkin after Turtle Rock. But yeah, we're almost there. We're entering Ganon's Tower, which is what I think probably the most fun dungeon.
I'm not good at it enough yet to call it fun. So I hate it.
It's just a nice coagulation of everything in the run, and it's very satisfying to do well.
I will give you that. When it goes well, it's incredibly satisfying. But when it goes off the rails, it like really goes off the rails. We're
Yeah.
talking like Amtrak levels of derailing here. So the basement does seem to be more standard. There's not as much RNG in the basement as the climb. But yeah.
And so Fox out of Turtle Rock at 1:17:53, about a minute and 33-second difference. That's pretty rough. Most of that is just going to come from the Helm of Death, which really stinks because other than that, his run has been pretty solid. He'll disagree, but it's been fine.
Honestly, both runners have been playing very well. Oh, you see, you're... Oh, no!
Oh. Well, he doesn't lose magic, so that's cool. And still gets the arrows.
That's really nice, actually.
Not what he's going for, but I'd say it worked out.
But yeah, like I was saying, both runners have been playing really, really well. Considering it's late on a work night. It's probably past some of their bedtimes. I don't know. But yeah. It's
I just noticed Fox opened the door there before hooking. I don't know why. Does anyone
That
know
might have
why
been
he
an
does that?
accident.
It
I don't
looked
know.
pretty intentional. I don't know. We'll have to ask him about that. I have no idea why.
See, if I were Relkin, I'd be worried about hearts right now. Because I know what's coming up, and I suck at it. But I'm assuming Relkin is just fine where he's at, heart-wise.
Yeah, he's down an extra 2 from like the ideal scenario, but Gauntlet's hard, but it's not super dangerous for these guys. They have done these rooms a million times.
See, Relkin making it look easy.
He gets a left landmo, which is very hard to deal with, so I'll just wait for him to come back.
Fox having a little mishap there in Mimics 1.
I don't blame him for sticking around for those arrows. They will
Some of
probably
these
save him
rooms,
time.
yeah, some of these rooms coming up definitely go better with arrows.
Nice read on the cannonballs from Fox there.
Okay, so Relkin successfully dropped all of his bombs.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I didn't see him do it, but they're all gone, so we love that.
How did that fireball not hit Fox? I don't get it. Like, it went through his head.
Oh, jeez. Alright, this is not what Fox wants, but he'll clean it up with a 2-cycle.
Hey, Shkoople, it's your favorite room on Relkin's side.
It was one time.
It was glorious to watch, though. I'm sorry. But it was so good.
Is the question if it's important to drop our bombs? Because, yes, kind of. Like, we can definitely finish the game with extra bombs, but it makes the menu very annoying. Relkin tries for a deboost there.
Thank you, Bitey.
Fox trying to burn down Gan's tower.
And here we see Fox dropping bombs as well.
He's not dropping the last one, though.
The last one?
I feel like that was also intentional.
Fox, please. Okay, I totally missed the first phase on Relkin's Ganon fight, but it looks like it is going very well. Nice one.
It's interesting to me that he's not doing the dash strats. There's no real difference, but it's pretty uncommon to see runners outside of the circle. but like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's just interesting.
Was that a triple or only a double? I couldn't tell.
I wasn't watching.
It was a triple. Nice Aga from Fox.
Relkin gets torch glitch, so he's just got a bunch of spinning to do.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice
nice cape
spin.
spin. Yeah, so the game wants us to get the silver arrows, but someone somewhere discovered that we can just hit Ganon while he warps and do sword damage to him. And so after 12 spins, Relkin downs Ganon and is just a couple tiles away from victory. Fox getting a downer facing Ganon. This will save him a couple of frames. It's a little bit more difficult, but with enough practice, it becomes just as comfy as the normal strat. We're joined by Relkin. GG's, dude.
Hey, GG's.
Nice run, Relkin.
Thank you. Not bad for 5 blue balls.
And a gold Aga Tower. Very nice.
Yeah. That was definitely unexpected. Aga Tower is like one of my worst splits.
I miss what Fox is doing, but I think he mismenued because of the bomb.
That's what he gets for memeing, okay? And not dropping his last bomb when he had the chance. Fox just has a few more spins here.
And down he goes. So yeah, Relkin, how'd you feel about your run? I mean, it looks like a couple of spits you'd probably like to improve, but I don't think anything was too bad.
Yeah, Pod was just a couple of spin speeds and a not so great hammer jump, and Goal was the statue disaster. Meyer was the dead rock. I mean, there's just, I don't know, react maybe like, okay, don't dash, I guess, if he's in that spot. I don't know. You don't have the menu when you're on that, you're in Meyer on the mountain to react, so it's just like a lot harder to know whether to stop or keep going. Yeah, I mean, like, other than that though, proud of the Aga Tower for sure, and 5 blue balls, mid 125, pretty good.
Were you watching the restream at all?
I wasn't watching the restream, but I was watching Fox's stream because it's more live and up to date. And yeah, I didn't see the Helm of Death, but I noticed that he was doing pod again. After I killed Helma.
Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. He was a couple of pixels away from living, but just slightly in the wrong spot. It was a pretty hectic end to his fight.
I see. Trying to save those frames and, you know, frames you did not save.
I'm trying to remember if there was anything specific we were going to ask you.
Hey, GG's Relkin.
Hey, GG's Fox.
Fox, before I forget, what are we doing in that crystal switch room where we open the door before hooking?
I think it's comfy. There's a problem in that room where like you want to maximize diagonals on the one hand, but you want to maximize like pot slide to minimize human error frames on the other hand. So it just like doesn't really matter how much diagonal you do. And I just found that movement and it feels good to me. It loses like 2 frames or something.
Fair enough. Never seen it before. It was pretty cool.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, Helma death aside, because we all hate that. Looks like you were playing pretty well in the light world.
Well, Eastern was pretty bad, but yeah, the rest of the light world was solid. It was a 600.9 desert, which is like really, really good. Yeah, I don't know, pretty happy with it up until Helma, basically. But it's like really hard to play. It's like really hard to focus after a Helma death, so the rest of it was like pretty medium. Not like terrible, but pretty medium.
Most of the time we just give up and either turn the game off or fire it back up, but
Yeah.
you just have to force yourself to play and it stinks.
Yeah, that's okay.
And how'd the wreck magic go? That looked pretty good.
No, you don't tell me you picked that up.
I did not pick it up.
He
No.
did
Okay,
not
good.
pick it up.
Good.
He just exposed it. So we all saw it, but did not pick it up.
Oh, okay. You taunted it.
Yeah.
And why did you not drop your last bomb, Fox? Please explain yourself.
I'm pretty sure if I press Y in any room after Mini Helma, I'm gonna lose my mind and do everything wrong for the rest of the room, so I just couldn't. Like, I don't think I can change how I do those rooms at all and still complete them.
All right. We'll let it slide this time.
Sorry, I
I'll do
should
it
have
again.
dropped them in the basement, but I forgot.
Yeah, look at Relkin. Relkin dropped all of his bombs.
Yeah.
Jeez, Fox.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I had it kind of
Yeah.
hard. I had to get rid of 9 bombs.
Oh, wow. I just had like 3 extra from redoing pod.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Fox had 10 in Thieves Town.
Yeah.
Not the best way to get them, but I guess it was nice. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good effort from both of you guys. It's a shame about the Helma death, but I enjoyed watching it. You guys have any final thoughts?
No, GG's Relkin. Looking forward to the last week races, and thanks for doing comms and putting on the restream and everything.
Yep. GG's again, Fox. Thanks, Goople and Twin. Appreciate you guys.
Twin, you got anything?
Just huge shout outs to Fox for putting on League. It's a lot of fun every season. If you are interested in joining next season, it'll be in like what, October, November, December? There's usually one more during the year. Just hit somebody up and we'll hook you up with a link to the Discord. We've got resources up the wazoo. Like, we're up to our neck in resources on learning this run. And it's a lot of fun to learn this run, and more people should do it. We need all the runners we can get, please. And also commentary. If you enjoy this game, please sign up for commentary. We're always needing comms for some race or another, so please do that. That's all.
Totally agree. All right, I think that'll about do it. Thanks for the race, guys. Thanks for the restreams, ESR. And have a good night, everybody.